Hi, I'm Anthony, technical lead at Liner. At Liner, we're developing research agents to support every step of the academic journey, from your first paper search all the way through to publication. Today, I'm excited to introduce the hypothesis generator, an agent that helps you brainstorm novel and testable research ideas. In conversations with early career researchers, we discovered that coming up with clear, actionable hypotheses is one of the biggest challenges. So we built the hypothesis generator to act like a discussion partner, guiding you to generate, evaluate, and refine research ideas in an iterative way. Let me show you how it works. I'll start by entering an initial query. I've recently heard that lack of sleep can raise the risk of diabetes, so I'd like to explore mechanisms linking sleep deprivation and insulin resistance. When I enter my query, the interface splits into two parts, a visual tree on the left and a side panel on the right. The visual tree shows the iterative trajectory of generating research ideas, and the side panel contains all of the agent outputs, including a detailed explanation of the internal thinking process. As you can see, first, the agent runs a literature review using Liner's database of over 250 million papers. This step is critical since without understanding what's already known, you can't really create truly original ideas. This usually takes about a minute or two, so let me show you some preloaded results. Okay, so on the initial query block, you can view the literature review that wraps up the current research status. Based on this background, 3 hypotheses are generated, and each hypothesis has a brief analysis explaining why the agent believed that this hypothesis kind of makes sense. An interesting feature of the hypothesis generator is that the agent automatically evaluates the quality of its generated hypothesis. So in the review section, there are 4 criteria: novelty, feasibility, significance, and clarity. The agent also even pulls in relevant papers to back up its evaluation and also suggests recommendations for improvement. This kind of mirrors how researchers actually work. You come up with an idea based on existing research, then you ask, is this new? Can I test it? Will it matter? And so on. So after reading the hypothesis in the review, you can then iterate on each hypothesis. Just click the Refine Hypothesis button, and you'll see 2 new branches. One branch improves the original idea based on its own feedback, and the other kind of triggers off in a more creative direction. Or if you have a specific angle in mind, you can write a custom query to guide the agent with your own input. For example, consider new research on factors X, Y, Z, just for you to get the idea. So from this point, this will run through the same generation and evaluation process on each of the new hypotheses. And afterwards, you can go on and on and on, exploring ideas endlessly. Along with the agent, you might be able to find a plausible and novel research idea. But early feedback shows that even when the hypothesis isn't directly applicable, the agent's analysis and review helps you understand the field much more deeply. In other words, the entire research journey itself has tremendous value. Seeing what research is already done and what gaps remain open is valuable. So this was a demo of the hypothesis generator. We'd love to hear how it supports your research process and what new capabilities you'd like to see. Give it a try and feel free to share any feedback. Thanks.